Yesterday I turned 22. People wished me happy birthday. I smiled. I said thank you, but if I'm honest, I don't feel 22. Somewhere inside, I still feel like I'm 13. A kid sitting somewhere quiet thinking life was going to get better with time. Believing that by the time he turned 20, he'd finally know who he was. That he'd become somebody. That all of this, the confusion, the waiting, would resolve into something that made sense. Instead, I'm 22, and I still feel lost. Some days, it's a weight I carry without knowing where it came from. A tiredness that sleep doesn't fix. A question that follows me around without an answer. Is this what life is supposed to feel like? Or is this just my life? I don't know. Maybe there's a difference, maybe there isn't. The last time I remember being truly happy, without complication, without a second thought, I was 13. There was a girl. I don't remember much else about that year. School, homework, the noise of being a teenager, all of it blurs together. But I remember her. I used to cry sometimes, quietly, in places I thought no one was looking. She noticed. I don't know what that meant to her, but to me it meant everything. Someone saw me when I thought I was invisible. Just knowing she existed, just being near her, made the rest of it easier to carry. I didn't need anything else from her back then. Her presence alone was enough. I didn't say anything. Not for years. Until I was 17. Somehow she found out how I felt. And she told me I was never what she wanted. It wasn't just rejection. It felt like every version of the future I'd quietly been building in my head. The one where things worked out, where I turned out to be somebody, collapsed in that one sentence. So I did what a lot of broken people do when they don't know what else to do. I started drinking, not because I loved the taste or the feeling. I hated the silence in my own head, and it was the only thing that seemed to turn the volume down. I told myself if I changed enough, tried hard enough, became someone different, maybe she'd change her mind. Instead, I only pushed her further away, further than rejection ever could have. 5 years have passed since we last spoke. I quit drinking eventually. That's one thing I managed to hold on to. But the world didn't suddenly become kind to me after that. If anything, it kept hitting harder. Physically, mentally. Some days it felt like it was testing how much I could take before I broke completely. I'm broken. I'll say that plainly. Not shattered beyond repair, not gone, just broken. The kind of broken that still walks around, still shows up, still functions, but knows something inside isn't whole anymore. Somehow I'm still standing. The anger is still there, most days. A voice that tells me to give up, to stop caring, to let the darkness win because fighting it is exhausting. I hear it. I won't pretend I don't. But every single day I make a choice not to let it touch the people around me, not to let my pain become someone else's problem. Some days that's the only victory I get, and I've learned to let that be enough. People say God gives the hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's just something people say to make pain feel meaningful. Because I don't feel strong. I never have. I'm just someone who's trying to survive one more day, trying to believe that tomorrow might look a little different than today, trying to hold on, even on the days when holding on feels like the harder choice. Maybe one day I'll meet someone who doesn't leave, someone whose hug feels like home instead of a temporary comfort, someone who can sit beside me in silence, not trying to fix me, not trying to explain away what I'm feeling, just staying, while peaceful music plays somewhere in the background, and for once, nothing needs to be solved. No pretending, no performance, just presence. And maybe that will be enough to remind me of something I forget too often, that this story isn't over yet. Because as long as I'm still breathing, there's still a chance that one day I'll finally find peace.